Okay, let's get everything set up on this game now, because we're done with the other one, and hopefully this is a lot better than number 2. Oh, yeah, I was getting all this popping in my headphones, so I turned them off. Like, where's the music? Alright, create new adventure. Will that fit? Yeah, it will. So, no space, though. Alright, we're going with the female because that's the only way to get the vamp personality, which gives the best stat growth. At least for the hero. English. Yeah, sure, why not? And I see no reason to slow down on the hardest difficulty. Alright, so automatic save, blah, blah, blah.
If you can hear me, follow the sound of my voice.
No way.
Yes, come this way.
It's a trap, right? Yeah, you have to shield your eyes. Man, I was playing the SNES one, and the personalities completely break that game. I don't think they balanced them well in that one at all. Absolute unit. Absolute unit. You hear me, absolute unit? I am she who watches over all. One day, not long from now, you will appear before me a true hero. But before your journey can begin, you must teach me something. Teach me what manner of person you are. You must answer my questions as honestly as you are able. Are you ready to begin? No way. You are a wary soul, or perhaps you are merely willful and contrary. Well, we shall soon see. But not before you are ready. I can wait. I have all the time in the world. It's a pretty background. Of course, we were here in Dragon Quest II a couple days ago when we got the Sphere of Light. Alright, so it says answer... Yeah, that's my name, Absolute Unit. With a space. Because they wouldn't allow me a space in the first one. Where's the U? God damn it, I have to go all the way to back if I... Yeah, I'm doing 3. I have completely crushed 2, got 100% in it, and... everything's good. I can't find any additional updates. I updated everything on Sunday, so... which was yesterday, so why am I saying Sunday? Yeah, that was yesterday. The game name in your stream, didn't I update it? Really? I thought I had updated it to Dragon Quest 3. Oh wait, yeah, you're on Twitch. That's right. Let me do that real quick. I totally forgot about Twitch. Usually it's just dudes coming in here to tell me, "Yo, do you want to buy my artwork?" I'm like, "Fuck off." I changed it on YouTube, but not here. Yeah. 3 HD-2D. Yeah, there we go. I did not forget about you, Lemon Kitsune. There we go. That should fix that. So let's go back over here. You're old. Let's just put my real birthday in. You were born on the 21st day of the month of October. Your sign is the one known in your world as Libra. Is this correct? Yes. Alright, very good, Absolute Unit. I will now ask you a series of questions. Do not dwell upon them too deeply. Answer swiftly and from the heart. Do so, and I will come to know your true mind. Now, let us begin. We've had enough Final Fantasy Tactics. We don't need any Zodiac compatibilities in this stream anymore. Do you find adventure to be more of a chore than a pleasure? Well, it says to answer yes until I get to, is it unforgivable to break a promise no matter what? Do you enjoy whiling away the hours talking to the people of the towns and villages you visit? Yeah, sure. If you happen upon a cave, is your first urge to rush inside and see what you might find? Actually, no, but... Would you favor a cheaper, yet more distant hostelry over a nearer, yet more costly establishment? Well, this is just the beginning of Dragon Quest 3, so we should have a free in, right? Do you often find your head so full of thoughts that you are unable to sleep? Do you dream often? Do you ever dream of being pursued? Do you find the company of unfamiliar people tiresome? Do you trust in the words of those who tell fortunes? If you could be reborn, would it be as a prince or a princess? Are you able to prevent failure from preying upon your mind? Do you find yourself unable to argue with others, even if you disagree with them strongly? Do you believe that a promise... So this is where it says I need to answer no 3 times. Once you begin a task, do you find that all else around you pales into insignificance? Is there something in your life that you would protect at the expense of all else? You are walking along and trip over a pebble. Is this more your fault than that of the stone? Well, as we've learned from Final Fantasy Tactics, you can only blame yourself or God. And they only give us the choice to blame ourselves here. Skinny Knight Indie. Yeah, I have completely crushed Dragon Quest 2, so we're moving on to 3. Into eating garbage. Prove me wrong. I've been known to go to Taco Bell once or twice. Oh, actually, funny story. I went there like a week or so ago, and they tried to give me some chocolates. Some chocolates. They're like, yeah, would you like to buy these as a fundraiser for blah, blah, blah? And I was like, nah, that stuff will kill me. And the woman just looked at me. She's like, sir, you're at Taco Bell. I was like, well, she's got a good point there. Alright, so I'm supposed to answer yes to the rest of the questions. Blame yourself, God, or Mr. Variant. Interesting, very interesting indeed. I feel that I know you a little better now. Now let us move on to the final test of your character. Yeah, Sometimes Mr. Variant comes up with some strats, so... Suddenly, Absolute Unit hears a woman's voice. Hum. Soon the jewel will be mine. Those fools across the border have kept it quite long enough. And it will suit me so much better. Oh yeah. We go downstairs now, and then the king is like, everybody go to your death. Oh, look at that painting back there. Listen, men, those dastardly criminals from across the border are readying an assault. But thanks to my dear wife, we have been lucky enough to learn of their wicked plan ahead of time. They cannot be allowed to invade our beloved motherland, therefore we must strike first. Is that not so, General Hannibal? Yes, Your Majesty. If this information is correct, it will indeed be in our best interest to strike first. I question how your wife learned before your spy masters. Well, there's a big fucking jewel over there. She wants it. Oh, ho, ho. You need not worry on that score, Hannibal. What could my dear wife hope to gain from lying? She has no conceivable motive for deceiving us. Or do you believe otherwise, But no, Your Majesty. Very well then. Go forth, men, for the honor of our beloved realm. They were gathering forces to invade. Yes, Your Majesty. He's gonna walk like a pro wrestler out there. Damn, this guy is bald maxing. Oh, whatever am I to do? Who are you, and what are you doing here? God, what am I saying? This is no time for such petty concerns. Yeah, I think I have that game, I just haven't played it yet. What's it called? WrestleQuest? Well, listen, I must ask you something purely hypothetical, with no basis in fact whatsoever. Let us suppose that a certain king had given certain orders, and that those orders happened to be misguided. They are still the orders of the king and must be obeyed no matter what, correct? Yeah, go to your death. Really, you truly believe the orders of a king to be so set in stone? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, personally I don't, but I want this personality. I know now what I must do. You may leave. Now get the fuck out of here. Yeah, fuck the king. Or as the guy in the Dragon Quest II said, hang your high priest. I am she who watches over all, and I have seen what manner of person you are. Absolute Unit, do not attempt to hide your true nature from me. I see the irrepressible flirt within. You may blush, but you have long suspected the truth. You have felt your real self lurking beneath the surface. Though you hide it well, the truth is that your romantic urges are stronger than those of others. You often find yourself daydreaming about the current object of your affections, doodling their name in the margins of your notebook, seeing their faces in the clouds. And when you do, a secret smile spreads itself across your face. You sometimes wonder if you might be a little more obsessed with the art of love than those around you. Well, let me put your mind at rest. You are. But there is no need to worry. This is an entirely natural and healthy thing. This is your spirit, your soul, the essence of your character. Now, my child, very soon the dawn will break and you will rise to greet the new day. I am she who watches over all, and I look forward to the time when you and I come face to face at last. Alright, Ruby, shut up. You're fucking useless. It's gonna take a real hero to take out the Dark Lord. Our story begins on the morning of Absolute Unit's 16th birthday. Oh, voice acting, nice. Ruby was so much better than Null. Oh, this doesn't advance automatically? Is there a setting that I have to turn on?
Oh.
gonna have to look at that. That is true. Although I thought Null was a lot more tolerable in the remake. Can it wait until she's a little bit older? All right, I'll turn that on. It pains me to say that we have no word from Ortega since he left for the volcano. They don't even give us the badass cutscene where he's fighting the Hydra. Ellipsis.
Well, no time like the present.
I know. I'll go and wake them now.
All right, so how long is it going to take us to get to dig? Get our shovels ready.
Cooey! Wakey, wakey! Rise and shine!
Surely it can't take that long to get to dig.
Morning, my darling. It's time to get up. Today's a very important day. After all, it's not every morning you ask the king himself to give your big journey his personal blessing. This is what I've been raising you for all these years. Well then, shall we get going? Come on, follow me.
But there has to be loot around here. Damn, that was a quick change. Alright, I see you. A seed of strength. I might give all the seeds to the hero. Oh, yeah. Alright, where is it? Miscellaneous settings? Inputs? Audio. What does it mean by controls active and, Wait, oh no, that's not, system settings. Oh, okay. Audio settings. Autoplay cutscenes, there we go. Helpful settings, difficulty, text, blah, blah, blah. Ultra fast. Battle speed, ultra fast. Minimap. Retreat from a stronghold with the Wonder Woman style spin and Tactics Ogre Reborn. I think everything else is good. Yeah, I'm going to play it someday. I just don't know when. I don't want to follow his mom. Or her mom, or whatever's mom. I've already got the Dragon Quest III curse. They don't know what sex the hero is. I don't want to go talk to the king. The king is a bum. Monster Arena fights are their own things, so they always start off at normal speed. Well, it's probably going to be a while before we start doing the monster arenas.
Come on, dear.
The trade between he and him,
Straight on
they've
now.
done that since the original game. They don't know
To mind your manners.
anything.
I won't have the king thinking you've been dragged up.
Alright, so we got the right personality. Yep, okay, so everything is good so far. Our stat growth should be really good. Okay, welcome to Alihan. So, it seems like we were just here. I will say that I don't really like the hero design from Dragon Quest III. Also, Toriyama kind of reused it for Tata and Chrono Trigger. That rascal Kirk Buzzer, who was robbing houses all over town, has finally got his just deserts. Just deserts? What the fuck? Do they mean just desserts? He's banged up in jail. Ha ha ha. That deserves a Titus laugh, if anything. I hear that wily thief Kirk Buzzer came up with a key that could open any normal lock in existence. Why, with one of those in your pocket, you could come and go through the doorways of the world as you please. Just deserts. Alright, that needs a magic key. Have you seen the princess? Had a silly typo early game too. Is she still lisping? Those stupid grown-ups won't let me go outside because they say it's too dangerous. It's that smelly old Archie's fault, isn't it? Oh, I hate him. It's so boring being cooped up in here. I tried to sneak out the other day, but Daddy caught me. He's much more perceptive than he looked. They're speaking with British accents, so they don't have the separation. Barrel with 9 gold in it. Thief's key. Pot. 26 gold. It was Ortega who inspired me to enlist as a castle guard, you know. And yet, he went off to battle the enemy and never returned. I just can't believe he would let himself get killed so easily. He's out there somewhere. I just know he is. Yeah, but where's the loot for me? It's a pot lid. Do I have a shield on? I have a leather shield. Is pot lid better? 3 defense. It's worse. We're just expanding our equipment manifest right now. Does this go to the tower? A medicinal herb, okay. This is the castle dungeon. If you're here to visit a prisoner, just go up to the bars of their cell and talk to them. But no funny business, understand? You ain't got a key to open this door, have you? Well then, sling your ook. I've got no use for you. Is there a slime in there? You get jailed for. That wrinkly old geezer up at Dreamer's Tower is a right piece of work. Not only did he go and get me banged up, he pitched me precious key, and all. Me, the great Kirk Busser himself. The trusty thief's key will open any red door in the world. If only I'd used it to... God, what a plonker I am. I don't speak British, so I don't know what the hell they're saying. Alright. Let's get down here. What do you got to say for yourself? Absolute unit, have you familiarized yourself with the jail below the castle? There's a rather unusual inmate down there, a slime as it happens. Goddess knows what they did to end up there. Yeah, how'd it not get whacked for XP and gold? I've heard that the cave over on the promontory leads to the Dreamer's Tower. How about that? I mean, I've never actually checked to see if it's true, but everyone says so. Barrels. 6 gold. A mini medal. Yes, we know about mini medals, but how long until we get to the mini medal castle? Or is it still in the well in the town? The throne room is just up the stairs there. Really? Off you go now, the king is waiting for you. If you're here to see the king, just carry on straight down this way.
Well met, child of Ortega. We could not locate any of Ortega's belongings. I see. To think something out there is capable of besting a man of his caliber.
My husband thought long and hard before setting off. I'm sure he was at peace when he passed.
She's a grieving widow.
Doubtless your mother has recounted the tale of your father's final moments many times. When he fell into the maw of that accursed volcano, the world lost a great man. However, we wholeheartedly approve of your wish to follow in his footsteps and set forth on the path of adventure, for it is what he would have wanted. And only the child of such a hero as he could hope to save our world. The foe we face is dire indeed. The archfiend Baramos. Many of the peoples of this world do not yet even know his name. And yet, his grip on our realm grows ever tighter. He must be stopped, no matter the cost. You must free us from the Archfiend's ever-encroaching tyranny. But alone, you will only meet the same fate as your father. Go and consult with Mistress Patty in town, and use this to outfit the companions she has selected for you.
Alright, we get 50 gold and some basic equipment. But most importantly, we have a bag.
Allow me to proffer some guidance. You would be wise to seek out the thief's key, an implement that can open a myriad of the world's doors. Obtain it, and your travels will be that bit easier. But first, I suggest you heed His Majesty's advice and seek like-minded individuals at Patty's party planning place. Once you have done so, try making your way to Reeve, a quaint village to the northwest of our fair kingdom. You will now find Reeve marked on your map. Locating the rest of the realm's noteworthy areas, however, is a task I believe best left in your capable hands. You simply need note down anywhere you happen to visit. Be sure to see these places with your own eyes first, though. Otherwise, you'll likely forget to mark them on your map. And remember, your curiosity is an asset most valuable. Lend it an ear at all times, and you will surely benefit. However, remain wary, lest it lead you into trouble on occasion.
We expect great things of you.
Alright, very great things. Cast your mind back. We'll just ignore this like we did in the last two games. Traveler's tips, yeah. Do they do the sigil thing in this one too? It's far too dangerous out in the wild to travel alone, so here's a little kitten. Yeah. The lofty spire on the small island west of Aliahan is known as the Dreamer's Tower. It is seemingly inhabited, though by whom I could not say, and it is accessible via a certain passage. To find it, head west from Aliahan until the tower comes into view. Then simply follow the coast and you will soon arrive at the entrance. This should go without saying, but weapons and armor are no good to you if you forget to equip them. I don't know. The further forward a person is in battle, the more likely they are to get hit by attacks. That's why you always need to think very carefully about your party's lineup. You're carrying everyone's hopes on your shoulders. We're all counting on you to be a hero, Absolute Unit, so don't let us down. Yeah, I don't know anything about any of that. Wayfarer's clothes, okay. Maybe that'll come in handy. Oh look, it's another bath. People of Aliahan are not smelly. Just like the people of Alefgard. Oh, head west from the castle and follow the sea, and the promontory cave is where you shall soon be. Fiddle-dee-day, blah blah blah. Wow, is this woman pregnant? Oh please, brave hero, bring peace back to our world. You're our only hope. Alright, let's go form our party before we go talk to people in town. Yes, make a party. Now we get to get started on stereotype quest. Hey, it's a barrel. Chimera wing. Can I get these? I didn't pre-order the game.
Hey, you. Still can't believe this day's finally here. I remember when you popped out of your mother like it was yesterday, you know? Oh,
Popped out of your
and
mother.
Don't be thinking I'm ridiculously old or anything. I was just a kid back then. But it felt like I suddenly had a new sibling to look after. To think that was 16 whole years ago. At any rate, I'm sure you know by now, but Patty's Party Planning Place is your one-stop shop for all things adventuring. If you find yourself feeling lonely on the road, or simply want some muscle you can count on in a pinch, let me know. I'll find the perfect companions to suit your needs. But gosh, you really are all grown up now, aren't you? May take me a while to get used to. At any rate.
Welcome to Patty's Party Planning Place. If you want to find new party members, this is the place to be. Same goes if you want to ditch them, for that matter. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore these guys. What are the pre-orders from this chest? It's just a bunch of seeds in the elevating shoes. What's it, like 3 of each seed in elevating shoes? I don't think it's gonna hurt me that much not to have those. A seed of life. Monster Wranglers are a special bunch, that's for sure. They ain't especially strong, and they definitely ain't much of the magic department neither, but they don't play by the rules, and that's what makes them so useful. I happen to know a fair few adventurers out there that have benefited more than once from their Elin abilities. Well, you've got your martial artists. They're quick as you like. Then there's your thieves, good for treasure hunting, obviously. Then, of course, there's merchants. They can appraise your items for you, which is pretty useful. Don't go anywhere near the gadabouts, though. Useless lot they are, always mucking about in battles. Bunch of clowns, if you ask me. If you insist on having one along, leave it until you're strong enough to carry some serious dead weight. Like you? Oh, if heroes are chosen by heaven itself, then sages are chosen by gods. Through trials most fearsome and bad for the health, they'll make it against all the odds. When I was a young whippersnapper, I made a point of stopping by the shops whenever I visited a new town. I used to love perusing the merchant's wares. Now, an adventurer such as yourself will want to focus on the weapons and armor. If you're blessed in the strength department, get yourself a trusty weapon. Otherwise, concentrate on defensive gear. I've no idea who invented bags, but whoever did was a genius. Truly, how did we ever carry our possessions around without them? That said, they're not much use during battles. You won't have time to reach into yours for items if you're preoccupied showing a slime what's what. No, if there's something you think you'll need in a fight, best to keep it on your or a companion's person. If you ask me, there's 2 kinds of adventurers in this world. Those who include conjurers like mages and priests in their parties, and those who don't. The ones that don't tend to go all out and fill their parties with warriors, martial artists, and even merchants. Vocations that focus on strength and stamina. Personally, I'd go for a more balanced lineup if I were you. Well, you're not me. And if you really don't want to include any magic users, then why not take a monster wrangler or a thief along for the ride? Okay. Welcome to Premier Adventure Listing Services. With pals, you're sure to build a winning team. We're here to help you get the hottest adventuring talent out of there, off the dole, and onto your roster. Just tell us what you're looking for, and we'll deliver a qualified professional direct to the party planning counter. So are you looking to bolster your roster with some fresh blood today? Yes, let's sacrifice them. Yeah, let's just name this one Beefcake in all caps. Alright, you can just press the start button. This one's going to be a merchant. And once we get to the All Trades Abbey, we're going to change him into a warrior. So which of these four do I want? Beef up. Yeah, beef up. You know what? I think I like this one the most. Alright, it says hero has black hair. I'm banning black hair on anybody else. So, actually, I think I might go with red or pink. Red or pink? I think the pink looks better. Can I change the appearance when I change classes? Once again? You have to, because I would like to choose the warrior type that I like. Like, if I don't have the wings on the helm, what point is there? Alright. Much needed boost, blah, blah, blah. Seeds. I'll do it myself. Which is it stamina or... Yeah, I think stamina is for HP, so I want to go all stamina here. Because I want to get the tough cookie personality. There was some other personality I was looking at that has higher resilience or defense or whatever. But since critical hits in Dragon Quest ignore defense, I think it's just better to have higher HP for my tank character, because I might be able to survive with a little bit more HP. But it gives good resilience still, so we're just gonna, like... No, we're not a charmer, we're a tough cookie. Yeah, do it myself. I'm just gonna do it until we get a tough cookie. No, I don't want ironclad, it's tough cookie or bust. Grudge? Get the fuck out of here with this. There we go, tough cookie. So this has like what, 115% strength growth, 130, I think, defense, and 140 HP or something. So we're gonna get lots of HP and defense and some strength, which is good for the way I want to build them. All right. Oh, I have to press Y to listen? No. Okay, these are all guy voices, aren't they? I should have turned the voices up. Determined sounds pretty good for a warrior type. You call that alluring? Well, if you say so. Yeah, we'll be taking Beefcake. Oh wow, we got an achievement for that. Alright, we'll be recruiting a... I was going to go Monster Wrangler to Thief, but I'm actually going to do it backwards now. I'm going to go Thief to Monster Wrangler. because there's something I want to take advantage of in the game later, the monster arenas and stuff. So I want to get the thief skills out of the way, like Snoop, obviously, and Padfoot. So this one we'll just name Get Wrecked. I don't know, but I watched some people with Monster Wranglers, and I think it's an okay class. But obviously, I do want to pick up the Thief skills because the Thief skills are really good. Okay, these two are out. We're going between Ninja and Pirate here. Ninja or Pirate? I actually like both of them. But which one do I want? Let's go with the Pirate. Alright, hair color. Well, I think we want our Sage to have the blue hair, so... I don't think we'll go green. Yeah, let's go with one of these three colors. Alright, let's just make her a blonde. I'll do it myself. 6 left to use. Why do I get 6 on this one? Maybe there's a mod for that? What do I want to do? So I want to get the Lone Wolf personality on this character. It says, for Thief, I need 3 Seeds of Strength and 2 Seeds of Wisdom. Am I reading that correctly? Yeah. But I have 6 seeds. Show off. No. Okay. 5 left to use. Okay. So just do, yeah. Was that like a bug or something? Slippery Devil. What an unfortunately named personality there. Nope, that would be a good personality for somebody else. Different class. There we go. Lone Wolf. Find their resilience and stamina, blah, blah, blah. Actually, this is, good all around, I think. What is this voice? The director was on drugs. Let's just go with Shy for this one, because the hair cloaking the eye. Maybe she's Chuny. She's gonna unleash her dark powers or something. Alright, and then our final one we'll just name Hacks. Because of how it will turn out later in the game. And we're gonna go Gadabout. Alright, which one do we want? Do we want the big hair? That one has a cat tail. Wait, they all have different tails on them? That one has a cat's tail. This one has a dog's. This is a rabbit. Got the big hair, though. Let's go with the dog one. Dog girl, maybe? And give her the blue hair because she's going to be a sage later on. So do we want light? I think the light blue looks better. Alright, and for this, we just want the Lucky Devil because you can change personalities later. So I'm going to change hers to Genius when she changes to a Sage. but I want to luck max as much as possible. Ace Attorney mod. Aristocrat. No, that's not what I want at all. Lucky Devil. Okay, there we go. So this is flat for everything, 100%, except for luck, which is 150%. So we should get really great luck. I mean, the Gadabout already has stupid. They get like 20 luck per level. And so, since that supposedly controls damage a little bit and the chances to evade status effects, I just want to stack as much as possible. And I guess we'll give the alluring voice. Okay, if you say so. Alright, we'll be taking hacks. Nah, we got a full party now, so... be sure to equip your belongings, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so now I need to save. Good for luck. Oh yeah, fuck around and find out. The castle is closed at nighttime. If you want to meet the king, you'll have to go there during the day. Is this our priest? Alright. Now that I've gone through all of that... it would be a shame to lose it. This is the castle town of Aliahan, as you know. If you're planning on heading out for a hike, you could do worse than visit the picturesque village of Reeve to the northeast. And actually, now that I think I'm done with my party, I could just get rid of the browser. And, yeah, we've only been streaming for 50 minutes, so we're good. So if I miss loot, that's okay. I've got a thief, and thief will learn Snoop eventually, and nose for treasure, and I'll be able to find all of it. Did you see the king, and were you nice and polite like you promised? No. You weren't? Oh dear, but then it was your first time at court, wasn't it? I mean, you can't be expected to make it through without a slip-up or two, can you now? Anyway, you must be ever so tired after all that excitement. Off to bed with you, sweetums. I was forced to go to bed in the middle of daytime. Morning, darling. Go on now. Off you go and do some adventuring. What about... is the grandpa still upstairs? Ortego was a real hero material, you know. Your father was something special, and his father before him. Heh. You've a lot to live up to, Absolute Unit. Don't let your grandfather down. Alright, 50 gold. Nice. Wait, are these bags on the wall? Doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, but we need to get some levels for dig, so... I don't know when I learned that. I don't have the spell chart on in my face right now. Hello, hello, hello. I'm your local guardsman on the beat, here to keep the streets free of trouble. You may set off on your quest, safe in the knowledge that your hometown is in good hands. Alright, so equipment for everybody. Plain clothes. That's not gonna do well at all. Okay, we have 2 oaken clubs, which are good for beefcake and hacks. Cypress stick, which Get Wrecked could use. Wow, why is her attack so high? And 2 pairs of Wayfarer's clothes. Nice. Okay, we have a pot lid. Who can use this? Well, at least they show up with medicinal herbs in their inventory. Have you ever looked in a pot or a barrel? You can find all sorts of stuff if you're lucky. Things people have thrown away, things they put in there and forgotten about. Honestly, my mom's always telling me to tidy up, and meanwhile, grown-ups are just chucking their things in pots and barrels. Lucky them. They've got me to clean up their mess at least. Time was, Aliahan ruled over all the world. But then came the wars. We lost so many of our young men. Dig at level 12. Okay, so we got a while before we learn that. They say it was the fighting which led them to close the teleportal to the mainland. We're not going to use the inn because we've got free lodging in this town. We just go home and our mom forces us to go to sleep and all of our HPs and MP come back. Seems a fellow in the room opposite tried to make himself a wrecking ball and met with a little accident. I was just enjoying some peace and quiet when suddenly an almighty bang came from his room. Judging by how badly he's hurt, those things must be pretty dangerous. A leather hat, okay. I only wanted to see what's on the other side of the ocean. Ow, it hurts. Alright, 6 gold. A medicinal herb. We're winning the game. Alright, so does everybody have 2 medicinal herbs? Okay, that is really cool. So let's get some in our, because I'm gonna have to use these to heal until I get to all trade Abbey, because I'm not gonna have much healing. You're Ortega's daughter, aren't you? The hero. Your father was a great man. A truly great man. Yo, is this guy katana maxing or something? We found our weeb. Alright, so... everybody except Get Wrecked can use a copper sword. Alright, so we have to get leather shields and leather armors for everybody. And I guess a bronze knife. Is the thief just better at doing damage? You ever heard of Kirk Buzzer? People call him a master thief, but he's nothing more than a burglar who steals from people's wardrobes and drawers. A nuisance is what he is, and his behavior sets a terrible example for the children. Not like you, though, our paragon of truth and justice. Alright, let's check down the well. Oh, I guess the mini-metal dude is still down the well. Welcome to Mini-Metal Manor. He may not look it, but the boss here is a very important man. Get into his good books and you won't regret it. Many thanks for dropping by. I'm trying to max out my collection of mini-metals. Morgan Mini-Man? If you find any, bring them to me and I'll make it maximally worth your while. Oh, you brought me some. Well, don't just stand there. Hand them over. I need to count how many there are. Let's see. That's 1 mini-metal you brought to me so far. Ho ho! Many thanks, many thanks. Bring your total up to 2 and you'll be the proud owner of a thorn whip. You can do it. It's not many more. Heaven knows why, but when I met the boss here, I got this strange feeling that he was a king and that I had to protect him. That's why I followed him down here, you see. It just feels like he's the kind of big shot the Archfiend or someone might want to bump off, you know. Does this tell me the prizes? Alright, 3 I get a leather dress, 5 a garter, edged boomerang. There's 3 pages of prizes, jeez. A weightlifter's belt. An agility gilet. Mercury's bandana, only... oh, that's an accessory. Allows the wearer to move like a bat out of hell or something similar. Unclear how an actual bat might wear it. We could get a blessed bikini. Hey, goddess shield. And the exotoga. Alright. So I think the only thing I really want to do is clear out the Dreamer's Tower and get the Thief's Key tonight. Have you seen that funny little island off to the west of town? No. Walk a little way west of town and you'll spot it soon enough. Well, the building standing on it is known as the Dreamer's Tower, and a strange old place it is too. What is this? If you leave town and wait a while, eventually it will get dark. And when that happens, you want to be careful. The meaner monsters just love the nighttime. If you get scared, find an inn and wait it out till morning. What a terrible night to have a curse, huh? That reminds me, I should check in on that old bloke I found in that well once. Some of my fellow guards mentioned they had been paying him visits from time to time, but I'd love to know what he's actually up to down there. Barrel. Alright, holy water. On a nice sunny day like this, the whole idea of the Archfiend destroying the world just seems impossible, doesn't it? What if we destroy the Archfiend? Aliahan sits upon a body of land surrounded entirely by the sea. On the other side of the sea are land masses larger than we island dwellers could ever imagine. Ah, if I could only catch a glimpse of those distant shores just once before I die. Alright. So we gotta start our way to get out of RPG Australia. Do I even have the world map? Oh, they're only gonna show me Aliahan continent right now. You get an achievement for stepping outside of town. Sparkly's up there. Sparkly's right here. A medicinal herb, an anecdotal herb, and a seed of stamina. Alright, we get slimes? No birds? Not the birds? Alright, I gotta find all the sparklies, though. Cypress stick. 2 phials of holy water. And the secret spots. You know, I haven't even been looking at my party members here. Oh, there's sparklies up there. Wait, can I get to that? Oh, that's all the way over there. Is this a secret spot? Alright, let's kill the Batterfly, because I think these guys, yeah, Dazzle. Damn Stark Ravens.
Okay.
Wait, they're on auto. Wow. Actually, that might be the best thing. Let's go... all... Don't use MP. At least until I start learning abilities and shit. Alright, Beefcake to level 2. Damn, that's a lot of HP. And Hacks to level 2. Luck to 35. Alright. Alright, but I don't want them... Can I change the tactics? Oh, they don't have the item tactics in this one, so they're just going to use the herbs if, Yeah. Kind of sucks. Surprised they never updated that. Alright, that's not a secret spot. I think I want to get a leather shield for everybody. Might want to put Beefcake in the first position. She's got so much HP now. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's see our status. Yeah, let's keep the gadabout in the back. It's scary at the nighttime. Let's not do that. Oh yeah, let's sell off those old. You never have too many chimera wings, if you ask me. Being able to fly to places you've been before in the blink of an eye is so magical. It probably is magic. Back in the dark old days, you used to bump your head on the ceiling if you tried to use one indoors. But now you don't have to worry about any of that. Modern comforts, eh? How much money? 4? That's it? Alright, so we have to get Wayfarer's clothes for hacks as well. Okay, you sell that. Alright, sell off the plain clothes and go get Alright, I did pick up that leather helmet though. So now I just have to get leather shields for everybody. That should give me enough defense to survive. Oh, these cost 120? Alright, the pot lid is good enough for Beefcake. Let's just get 2 of these, so I need 240 gold. And then just stock up on a ton of medical herbs. Critical hit, let's go. I think I need to turn the voices up because I can barely hear them. Maybe that down a little bit more. And once I get to level 3, I think I'll head out to the Tower of Najima, or Dreamer's Tower, as they call it now. Alright, we're getting that merchant bonus already. Find an additional gold after the battle. Alright, and the day-night cycle is taking effect. Okay, Additional gold working very well right now. I don't remember how much the additional gold bonus is for the merchant, but I do remember it's helping out a lot in my NES playthrough. Alright, I might have to not talk for a bit. Oh, we're only level 2. Oh yeah, the hero takes so much longer to level up than the other classes. We learned Frizz, though. I guess since they changed the defense formula from using agility to resilience, that the thief is no longer going to be a tank.
Just a moment.
Poor Beefcake. Alright, get wrecked to level 3. Lots of strength, though. I got enough for one shield. Changes the music at nighttime. Alright, we go in here? Leather shield. Oh, Pax can't wear the leather armor? Okay. But do I really need the leather armor? When do I get actual weapons, too? And stop clubbing slimes. What the hell? Oh, it's a rock. Alright, way to go, Beefcake. So now, I just really want the whistle ability. Walking in circles sucks. Alright, after I get this shield, I think I want to get like 20 medicinal herbs. Ends badly, huh? Alright, beefcake to 4. Merchant leveling really fast. Is that the fastest class in the game? Okay, get wrecked to 4. Alright, 6 HP, not bad. And hacks to 4. 7 HP, that's really good because you had really bad HP at this point. Not everybody can have the amazing HP growth of Beefcake here. Oh, stole a medicinal herb. So the steel mechanic still works the same as it did in the SNES version? It's not an ability that you learn? I mean, not that it's going to matter in the face of the power of Dig, but... Hey, don't give them initiative. Alright, Absolute Unit actually made it to level 3 before I got the shield. And we get the heal spell, so... How much does heal cost in this game? 3 MP, so I can do it 9 times. I'm going to be using that a little bit to keep my herb usage down. Almost got enough for the next shield. Actually, would I be good enough to just go with heal? I mean, I don't think this tower is going to be super difficult. I have to see how much medicinal herbs cost. I don't think so, because I had those elevating shoes from the pre-order bonuses, and I got to like level 10 in like half an hour or something. I don't think the game really got that tough until after I defeated the Green Dragon, or somewhere around there is where it got pretty tough. But yeah, since Dragon Quest III is mainly just a dungeon crawler and you're chasing after your dad to find clues as to where he went on stereotype quests where you're... where it's just like G Gundam. Alright, way to go, Beefcake. Is there anything down this, right here? But so far, I'm liking it. Master Asia, Gafgarian-style betrayal. Oh, I can't wait till we get to the dumber shit in this game. They literally took the piss out of every culture. Alright, let's get ourselves a shield and then save. I need to know how much medicinal herbs cost, though. So they cost 8 gangstas for each of them. So that's not too bad. I think I could do this with just heal now, so I think we should be set up for going into the tower. If not, I will just regret my life choices and scream loudly about it. I think I will do exploration of this and looking for sparkly spots after... Well, that one's an easy one to get, so... I'll just go right for that. Ah, yay, free one. Get wrecked already showing her worth. 3 dazzle me nots, 2 medicinal herbs, and a seed of strength. Okay. Reeve Promontory Passage. Well, we want to go to the Promontory Passage because that's the way to the tower. There should be an inn in the tower anyway. Yep, more sparklies. An oaken club, a pot lid, 43 gold. Been able to save money just by getting that pot lid right there, but how was I supposed to know there was going to be a pot lid? Okay, beefcake to 5 already. So much HP. Stone's Throw, let's go. Oh, more sparklies, let's get that. A set of training togs, a leather hat, and a copper sword. Okay, I'm glad I went for this. Get Rex the only one who can't use it. Might be best on Hax right now. Because she's not doing that much damage. And I want to give this to Absolute Unit because up in the front, need higher defense. Yeah, now I'm only taking 1 damage there. I think everybody can one-shot things now. Okay, cave is down here. Gadabout really doing the Gadabout things right now. Okay, get wrecked of level 5. Slow but steady. Sleepy slap, okay. Status effect, not bad. Okay, this is an easy tunnel. Showed what the Gadabout did rather than text. Just watching them trip and fall all the time. Alright, hacks to level 5. 6 HP, that's good. I like to see that. She's getting some HP growth. That's... How high is her luck now? 74. Yeah, we are definitely luck maxing right now. If I could get that to like 150 or 200, it'll all be worth it. I think if you get them up to higher levels, like level 40 or something, they start doing really crazy shit, like using Hocus Pocus and... I don't know. But that's difficult. You'd have to really invest in your Gadabout. Oh, these guys are really doing damage.
Time to heal.
Getting more money from them, though. Alright, there's a dead end over here, so let's go down here and see if there's anything. Not a Pandora's box? 76 gold, hell yeah. Give me some leather armors. What just ran? Alright, hero to level 4. Oh wow, nearly 9 HPs there. That's good for this level. I guess we got to go all the way around. Medicinal herb. Very big grins there. Oh, actually, they made this cave a lot cooler. Wayfarer's clothes. Don't really need that. Probably could have saved the money, but again, how was I supposed to know? Oh, a leather hat. Nice. Nice steal. So maybe we could kill a lot more of these to get more leather hats. Oh, what about those training togs? Who could use those? Only the gadabout. Okay. Seed of defense. Actually, I might skip the leather armors. Yeah, these guys have leather hats, so we can get them for free from them if our thief steals them. Accessing items in battle. Okay, we know about that. Didn't we just go through this in Dragon Quest II in the Cave of Confusion? Where the hell does North go? Oh, can't these guys poison? 8 damage. Well, at least the gadabout will amuse me. Alright, that'll replace the medicinal herb we used. 244 gangsters. I think this goes into the castle. Shenlong is in this area? I'm assuming I can't get to him till the post-game. Strong medicine. Oh no, we're locked in. We need a thief's key to go through there. Playmates, huh? What do they mean by that? Yeah, we're leveling up pretty crazy fast right now. Thief keep getting all the monies. I'm lost without Nose for Treasure and Snoop now. It's gonna be so painful until Get Wrecked learns those. She just put herself to sleep. What the hell? 10 out of 10 gadabout moment right there. Wonder what the percent chance is that the gadabout does gadabout things. Yeah, I don't want to leave the tower. I see that chest up there. Dazzle me not. Okay. Oh, how my old bones ache, dearie. What I wouldn't give for a nice rest in this cozy little inn here. Oh, pots. An anecdotal herb. Alright, what about the right side, though? Is there anything over here? Gotta fight these battles for loot, money, and prizes. Well, unless it's invisible loot that I need to use Snoop for, it's not there. But we'll probably backtrack through all those areas once we get to the tower. What the fuck do they call the class change of place again? All Trades Abbey, yeah. Medicinal herbs, okay. What's in this? Chimera wing.
Just a moment.
Hey, I wouldn't choose 50% for the part where I would use the herb. Probably wait till they're around 10 HP or something. Because those are healing like 30 to 40. You see that lady by the top of the stairs? She looked young enough to me, but she acts for all the world like she's as old as me, Gran. Oh, so can I just get it to nighttime by going to rest a while? That's nice. Damn, you could even see that it was turning nighttime in this dungeon here. Whose inventory are they putting in? Just the bag? Okay. On the look for loot. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of MP for healing the party right now. Might become a problem in later dungeons, but I don't need medicinal herbs for this one, I think. It's over on this side. See a chest up there. Okay, so I don't want to go up to this side yet. Good job, Hacks. Yeah, but I'm not going to take her to level 38 or 45. I think I'm taking her to level 22 to get Kerplunk Dance. Alright, Beefcake just piling on that HP. Oh, it's a chest right here. It's a mini medal. Can I get that whip now? I mean, Channel Anger would be good because I'm turning into a Sage, and that would benefit the Sage, but... Yeah, I'm just not going to level that high. As soon as I get to level 22, I'm turning her into a Sage. Or at least that's the plan. I don't know what level I'm going to be when I get to All Trades Abbey. Oh, stole a seed of agility. Is Thief broken? A leather shield. Okay, once he... Oh, wait. I could give that to a Beefcake. It's a slight improvement. Yeah, maybe Thief was the better early game class. Although one could argue that it's a good class throughout the entire game. Alright, exactly what I wanted you to do. Alright, all the problem enemies are down. Hacks to 7, huh? Luck to 95. That is such ridiculous luck growth. It's a boomerang. Okay. Alright, who could use this? Alright, literally everybody. Might be good to give it to Get Wrecked because she gets first turn, right? Because she has the highest agility. Yeah, she has the highest agility by far. And does good damage, so... Lordy Lord! Literally, as her name says, get wrecked. Her secret Chuny powers have been unleashed all of a sudden. Stolen anecdotal herb. Okay. I should probably stock up on those too. Never know when I'm gonna get poisoned. Okay, where's the rest of the loot? Alright, the game just got easy mode. When does the challenge pick up? I see you. Another mini medal. Alright, we're gonna have to visit that guy. Anything out over this way? Hack's doing a bang-up job here. I think I need to take that other staircase. But is there loot out here? Well, if there is, I need Snoop for it. Yeah, I think this is locked by the thief's key. So we have to go up that other set of stairs. Oh, wrong way. Prestidigitator can't stop me. Alright, I'll talk to you in a moment, but where's your loot? Mirrowing. Something over on the bookshelf over here. It's a copy of the Girl's Own Annual. What the hell does that do? A scruffy guide that teaches you how to be a tearaway or your money back. Ah, a book is it? The Girl's Own Annual. Learn how to trick grown-ups and pull off perfect pranks on your friends. Keep out of reach of good children. This book is dangerous. Just so you know, this will be gone for good if you use it. If you were to sell it, I'd say you'd be looking at around, 60 gold coins. Well, that's all I've got to say. Why does it say show? No.
Well. So you've come at last. I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why. But it must mean something, so here you go. One thief's key. You'll take it, won't you?
Well, you know what we have to say to that. No.
Oh, right. It seems this is one dream that isn't destined to come true. The exception which proves the rule, eh?
What thou must, you know.
I've dreamt so much, but it must.
So are they going to keep the ultimate key until the end of the game this time?
Use that to go and have a look inside the house in Reeve with a red door. Don't worry, the chap there loves visitors. He won't mind you dropping in unannounced one jot. By the way, there are books in this world so influential that they can change your whole personality. Open them with caution, that's my advice. Off you go then. I can't stand around all day. I've got important dreams to be having.
So, yes, you may have noticed, but there are a fair few doors in the world that are locked shut. As with most doors, they can be opened if you happen to have the right key. The Thief's Key, for example, can supposedly unlock all red doors in the realm. You can use a zoom spell or a chimera wing to return to any towns, castles, or dungeons you've been to before. Now these methods of transportation will cause you to shoot up into the air, but feel free to use them indoors by all means. You'll fly right through any bothersome ceilings that would have ordinarily gotten your way. I hate that they changed that. Alright, let's just YOLO off the edge. Go use the inn, I think. Actually, we don't need to. I guess we got a full restore by talking to that guy. Okay, that's incredibly broken. I think I'm going to enjoy having my thief with a boomerang. Alright, we're going to go right here, and I'll get the upper stuff a little later. Probably tomorrow, because I think I'm about to end this one. I did everything I wanted to do. Formed my party and got the Thief's Key. Lady Nick, you've only gone and got your hands on me precious Thief's Key. Opens any red door, it does. If only I've used it to... God, blah blah blah. Lovely bit of craftsmanship that, even if I do say so myself. Yeah, I made it with these fair lands, and I did look after it, eh? We need the ultimate key to get in there. So it's gonna be a while before we raid the jail cells. Oh, okay. I gotta go all the way around. Oh, we can get into the library now. I recall reading somewhere that the seal placed on the teleportal could be broken by means of a wrecking ball. Someone was researching wrecking balls, weren't they? Ah, yes, of course. It was that old fellow from Reeve. I see loot. A rousing ring, okay. Got some sleep resistance. Don't know if there's anything else in here. Alright, but what doors can I open? They can't open that one. Can I open this one? I see the barrel. Vial of Unsealant. Okay, so that's still a thing. Even though nobody could cast spells right now. I've been working here at Alihan Castle for 10 years now. I wanted to become a royal scholar, but I failed the blessed exam. I heard those who passed were given a special book that made them extra clever, too. Curse my luck. Oh, why do they have to make this castle this way? Seems the wrecking ball is basically an explosive. They use it to blow through walls and such. Pouch of musk. Don't know why I would ever use that when whistle exists. Barrel. Seat of defense, nice. Oh, hello there. You didn't come all this way just to see me, did you? Nope. Oh, so you just happened here by accident, then. And there I was getting all excited. I know you're lying, but it's very lovely of you to do so. Let me tell you something nice in return. Apparently, they used to have a thing called a teleportal off on the east side of our little continent. But it's all sealed up now, so nobody can use it. Anything over here? Might be, but I need Snoop. Wait, did I check this pot? Alright, a medicinal herb. Okay, so let's see. We got stuff we could sell. Cypress stick, overrated. Alright, so let's buy 20 of these. I guess that's a little more than I needed. Oh yeah, I wanted to go see this guy. I think I have enough mini medals to get the prize. Alright, a thorn whip, okay. I hit the 3, a leather dress. Good to see? How good is that? So we can get a garter at 5. And a rousing ring. I guess I'll give that to you because you're the only healer I have right now. Main accessory and sub-accessory. I think I might give that to Absolute Unit. Where's the Thorn Whip? So merchants can't equip whips. I'll give it to you. And you could give the copper sword to Beefcake. Moving up in the world step by step. I think I'll go buy this dagger from the weapon shop for the thief. Actually, no, I have the boomerang, so why would I do that? That seems like a complete waste of money at this point. Yeah, that would drop my attack by 3 points. So let's skip on all this stuff. And just go rest at the hero's house. Alright, and I think that's enough Dragon Quest III for one night, so I will just save it here and come back to the adventure tomorrow. So thanks for coming out to watch both Dragon Quest II and 3. So we'll continue tomorrow, and I don't know how far I'm going to make it at that point. Anyway, have a great rest of your night.